Lulu here. I'm beginning to think I should create a backyard wildlife documentary. This morning, well, let's start at yesterday afternoon. This trap that I had put out on the other side of the yard to catch the skunk that's been terrorizing me was closed, and I went and looked. There was a turtle in it. So I brought the turtle back to the pond next door, got online, and yes, indeed, skunks do eat turtles. So I think Stinky went grocery shopping at the pond next door, got a turtle for dinner, brought it home, put it down to clear the entrance because I had put the have-a-heart traps there, and Tooter the turtle walked in to the trap. So that was yesterday. This morning I came out and there were two salamanders, one orange one, I called him Salamander, and his little brother, brown beige one, Newt. So those I put into the pond, and as I was walking over to the pond, I got startled because I apparently startled two muskrats that are living in the pond, and then they went running into these little sort of caves that are on the edge of the pond. So I guess I'll walk down there and, if I can, show that. Anyway, the reason why I'm looking at the pool and the reason why all of this paraphernalia is out is because when I came out about an hour ago, had to go back in again because a storm was coming through and just passed by. There was a frog, which I usually this time of the day don't see frogs in the pool because I usually relocate them in the morning, but there was a frog like right over there. So I started to get the net and realized that there was the underbelly of a snake in that spillover between the spa and the pool. So there is a snake on the underside of that coping. I will deal with a frog sitting there, but now I'm not going to go into the pool when there's a snake there. So as yet I have not been able to get the snake out of the pool. I do not know exactly where it is. About last week I came out of the pool late one afternoon, and out of this crack in between the rocks, a snake popped its head up like a cobra, about 3 inches, like I was charming it, or it was charming me, and I was not charmed. But anyway, so that's part of the backyard wildlife documentary for today. Let's see if I can walk over and show where the muskrats ran in. Thought that was rather interesting. And also I wanted to show a little bit of the garden now that the sun's coming out. Looks like maybe another storm is going to go by. Let's start with the garden first. Makes me happy to see butternut squashes. There's 3 big ones. There's 2 little ones here. Ironically, from the seeds I planted in the garden, and there are 2 big ones that self-seeded in the compost up there. Not 2, 3 big ones. But what I thought was kind of amusing this morning when I was out here is these purple pole beans that are, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, that are at the in between where the green beans are and the purple beans are, that have developed almost like a zebra stripe of green and purple. So I guess they can't decide if they want to be purple beans or green beans. And I remember these are cosmos. They're starting to bloom out here. They're the orange ones that are blooming there inside the garden. And these zinnias look pretty. And the marigolds still haven't started to bloom, but they smell delicious anyway. And the other thing I was looking at today was the sage I planted here is starting to take off. But the reason I planted it here was because I heard that smells like sage and marigolds deter rodents. And ironically, there's like a mark here, and it looks like a rodent tunnel right next to it. So much for that. Alright, so let's walk over and see if we can see the muskrats, or at least the tunnel. Oh, there's a couple of turtles over there. One just went back into the water. Oh, there he is. I wish I had a better camera. I could zoom in. Zoom doesn't work. Don't know if you can see that. Don't even know if I'm recording. There's something just chirped next to me. Anyway. Alright, well maybe you can see the turtle over there. Alright, that's it. At the very least you can see the waves that the muskrat or whatever it is making as it goes into its tunnel there.